Okay, we're going to talk today, as we arranged, about the economics and the psychology of sex work. Of sex work, which we mean the providing of sexual pleasures, sexual services by one person to another. And I want to start off, because this is a controversial topic, to say the least, by asking you how you think about this widespread phenomena that has existed, as everyone tells us, for thousands of years, in which members of both sexes, but it's particularly women, make a decision, sometimes forced on them, sometimes not, to sell sexual services, basically to make a living. A lot of energy, time, and intensity have been spent over the years to raise this as a moral issue. Is it ethical? Is it religiously allowable? Is it morally right or wrong for this to happen? How do you, as a psychologist, react to this topic, let's call it?
Well, as a mental health worker, I react to the hypocrisy that this morality represents in a society in which young people without education and help from their families have very few ways of making a living, and prostitution is one of the few ways that are available. So I wouldn't want to discuss morality outside of that social context. And this is certainly an apt time to be discussing it, as the seats of power, seats being two meanings at the same time, whether they are the government with ex-President George Bush reaching around and grabbing people's behinds at 94 years old from his wheelchair, or the Sacramento legislature, the Albany legislature, or the restaurant business, or Hollywood and Weinstein's ilk, or anywhere else, the rampant sex abuse from the keepers of morality, or the church, I should point out, is revealed as women empowered by the realization that we don't have to tolerate this to get ahead, are speaking up and speaking out. And so it is time to talk about the hypocrisy around prostitution and the ostensible morality of outlawing sex work and considering it a moral, personal sin in a context in which economics has such a powerful force on young people.